How many angles of the soul? Yeah, Briella.
2.
2. Okay, now you will say true or false. Moksh, turn on your video. Okay, Moksh, the next question is for you. Quickly turn on your video. Okay, Moksh, so the question for you is how many how many parts can a soul be divided into?
0.
Why?
Because it is in its smallest state.
Very good. It is in its smallest state. And in that smallest state, or you can say the indivisible state, okay? Because that makes more sense, the indivisible state. Because you are 12 years, so for you that is easy to understand. But for somebody who is younger, we have to tell them in words that they understand. Okay, so for you, you can understand it is in an indivisible state. It cannot be divided. Fiona, the next question for you is, name the changing part of the soul.
Paryay.
And the constant part?
Dravya.
Okay, so the dravya consists of how many gun?
Infinite.
Infinite gun. So how many gun does kal consist of?
Infinite.
How many pudgal?
Infinite.
Dharmastikaya, akash?
Infinite.
Infinite. So the answer is each have got infinite. So Moksh, then the next question is for Priyala. So Kiara, you just listen, okay? Because if you listen, then when we do it with you, you will understand. Okay. So Moksh. So now the question for you is, okay, what was I going to ask you when I forgot? I had a question for you. Okay, so what did I want to ask you? Okay, fine. Okay, so the dravya has got infinite attributes. The dravya has got infinite attributes, okay? And because it has got infinite gun, now Fiona used the word gun, okay? Now don't use good qualities or attributes. Dravya has got infinite gun. Naisha is here. Dravya has got infinite gun, Moksh. So these infinite gun, can they be separated? Why? Why? Think.
Because they are infinite good of one substance.
Because there are infinite gun of one substance. Okay, good thinking. Hi, Naisha, Jai Jinendra.
Hi. Jai Jinendra.
Okay, so Naisha, just remember every Saturday, even if your mom is not here, because now you're a little bit older, okay? So just remember that every Saturday you join in 15 minutes early, so I do a little bit with you extra, because these children are slightly ahead of you, okay? So now you only have to remember, because at times your mom is busy. Okay, Naisha? Fine. Okay, Naisha, we will just come back to you. We have just started on a subject and I will just come back to you. 1 minute. Okay, so Moksh, your answer is correct. Your answer is correct, that because, say your answer again, and then we expand on it.
Because it is part of one substance.
It is part of one substance. That is true. What you're saying is true. Fiona, okay, so like Naisha, in one substance, be Jeev, Pudgal, Dharmastikai, Adharmastikai, Akash, or Kar, how many gun are there in each? Naisha?
Infinite.
Very good, Naisha. Clap for Naisha. Good memory. Good girl. Okay, Fiona. So in each substance, there are infinite gun. There are infinite gun. Now, can you separate it and make it into infinite dravyas? Because say, for example, Gnan can have its own dravya, Charitra can have its own dravya, Sukh can have its own dravya. Is that possible?
No.
No. So your answer is correct. It is no. So say it confidently, okay? Now,
No.
why isn't it possible? Why isn't it possible to do that?
Because they're all good qualities.
Yeah, no, that is true that they're good qualities, but why is it impossible to do so? Yes, Priyala. Unmute. Unmute, Briella.
There's only one angle in. There's only one Dravya angle in the soul, and that's the law of nature.
No, you are no. Explain again. I didn't understand what you want to say.
It can't be like many Dravyas because they're already and now they're not Dravya, but they're just gun. They can't be Dravya.
Good. Okay. Yeah, good. So you are not able to say it in words, but I'm understanding what you want to say. So very good thinking. Okay, Naisha, look, this is not difficult at all. Okay. Although these children are ahead, this is not difficult at all for you because you are a very smart girl. Okay. So listen very carefully. Now the question was that in Dravya, how many gun are there, Naisha? So you said infinite, Anant. So they're infinite good. Now my question is, and then Moksh will add to what Briella said. Now my question was to Briella that why is it that these gun cannot be divided, or if they can be divided, will it be, say the infinite gun? So let's just take 5 for example. So is it that one gun can become one dravya, then the second will become a separate dravya, a third will become a third dravya? Is that possible? Naisha, what do you think? Think, Naisha. It is actually not a difficult question. It is like, not because you have joined the classes late, so you will not be able to answer. Also, you can answer this question because it is very simple. What do you think, Naisha? Okay, how about Moksh? Moksh, share your thoughts.
I was thinking that if you try to divide the goon, and but if even if it becomes another dravya, the whatever you're talking about, like maybe you're talking about the soul can only have one of each, so the other one will not be inside the soul, and it cannot go anywhere.
Okay, good. At least you are thinking, and I sort of understand what you want to say, and I can understand that what you want to say is actually making sense. That if one becomes the whole dravya, what happens to the rest? You see, so your like point is actually valid, what you're saying, Moksh. Now look at me, Naisha, this is new for you, and for the rest it is old. Okay, we have already learned this with Moksh, Fian, and Briella. Now like listen to this. Now, for example, this is the soul, and like Moksh has even done this in drawing. So, for example, Naisha, this is the soul. Okay. Now, how many guna are there that are infinite? Now, Fiana, you will correct me in case if I'm wrong, or if I'm correct, you tell me I'm correct. Naisha, the gun are placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 100, 200, 500, 700, 1, like 1 million, 1 billion, infinite. Is it placed like this? Is it placed like this? Everyone is saying no. Moksha is saying no. Fiana is saying no. Briella is saying no. Okay, so Naisha, how is it placed? Because this is new for you. Okay, this is new for you. The gun in every substance, be it Jeev, Pudgal, Dharmastikai, Adharmastikai, Akash, or Kar, how is it placed? Naisha, it is placed everywhere. So let's take gun, for example. If we take Gnan gun of the soul, it is everywhere. It is everywhere. Okay? It is everywhere. Now you take Charitra. Now you take Charitra. Okay, Charitra is a name of a gun. It is everywhere. Charitra means good conduct. and Gyan means knowledge. Okay, Naisha? So now, because like Naisha, you have a very good memory, so you will remember everything very easily, isn't it? Yeah? So fine. Gyan means knowledge. So knowledge is everywhere. Knowledge is everywhere. Now charitra is everywhere. Now sukh is everywhere. Now like Naisha, you will understand this just in like one, like in like 1 second, you will understand. Naisha, is it that you have blood only in your head? See, Naisha is so smart. Naisha, do you have blood throughout your body, or you only have it in your head, or you only have it in your hand?
We have it throughout the body.
Very good. See, like so like Naisha picked the concept so quickly. So that means that even in Atma, the gun is everywhere. Have you understood? Have you understood? At like if you have got like darshan gun, darshan, please add this. Who is this, Moksh? Oh, it's your number. Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, fine. Okay, so fine. Okay. What was I going to say? That yeah, Gnan Gun is everywhere. Darshan Gun is everywhere. Charitra is everywhere. So infinite guna like that are everywhere. Now, to make it easy for Naisha, let's just use another example. Now, obviously, Fiona, we know that we only have one red color blood in the body. We know that, but this we are just making up a story, okay? For like Naisha to understand. Yes, Fiona.
We can also use the example of the different frostings on the cake.
Yeah, but like let's use this example because this has like this like Naisha has understood. Naisha, okay, just a second, Moksh. Naisha, we only have red color blood in the body, isn't it? Okay, now we're just making up a story that there's blue color blood, there's green color blood, there's yellow color blood, there is white color blood, and there is pink color blood. This is only an example. Of course, we don't have anything like that in the body. So imagine there are 6 colors of blood, including the red color. So just can you imagine that red is everywhere? The red color blood. Now the pink color blood is everywhere. Now the green color is everywhere. No, this is just for your understanding. Can you visualize it? Can you like visualize it? Now, are you understanding what we're trying to say, Naisha? Okay.
How would that even be possible?
No. This is only an example for you to understand how gun is in the soul. Okay. Of course, we don't have 6 colors of blood. Okay. We all know that. But we're only trying to understand. Look, Briella is also understood. So pink color blood is everywhere. Blue color is everywhere, purple color is everywhere, green color is everywhere, lilac, violet, think of any other color. Okay. Naisha, have you understood that gun is everywhere? Each gun is everywhere in the soul. It is not like one is here, one is here, one is here, one is here. It is like how you've got blood everywhere in your body. Have you understood, Naisha? Very good. Clap for Naisha. Naisha is a very smart girl. Very quickly she understood. Okay. Now, Naisha, you just listen to what we are talking with Fiona, because Fiona is slightly ahead and we also have to give her like a little bit of time because she also, like the other 3 also need to go a little bit ahead. Okay. Fine. So now you just listen. Okay. Amok, speak.
Why can't we just use dyed water?
I know we could have used dyed water, but that didn't come to my head at that time because she understood with blood. So we just used the example of blood so that she understands. Okay. Because the point is that we just want her to understand. Okay. So that's a good example of like dye, of like, different colors of dye. So yeah, that's a very good example. Okay. Now, Fiona, the question for you is now listen. Naisha, let's see if you are smarter than these 3 because let's see if you can beat them. Okay. So this is a challenge for you, Naisha. Look over here, Naisha. This is a challenge for you. Okay, so you have to smile so that so that you also enjoy. Okay, now we are taking a full glass of water. Okay, let's use now Moksha's example because Moksha wants to use that example of a dye. Okay, Moksha has dyed the color in green. Now, Fiona, Briella, listen. There's a full glass of water till the brim, green in color. Now, my question to you is so simple. It is so simple. Imagine somebody cuts the base of the glass. What will happen to the water? Yes, Fiona.
If you cut it, then all the water will spill out.
All the water will spill out. Clap for Fiona. Good girl. All the water will spill out. But Fiona, I didn't cut the center. I didn't cut the top, Moksh. I only cut the bottom. Still, why did all the water come out?
It's because if you see a cup, there is also a base that holds the water. So if you cut the bottom, the base is gone and everything will pour out.
Very good. Okay, Naisha, this is, I mean, like I'm like speaking this for you again. There's a glass of water which is green in color. Now, I cut the base of the water. Now, okay, Naisha, let's make it a bit interesting for you. Now, let's just use Moksh's example because Moksh gave a very good example. So, Moksh is like a scientist. Moksh, the scientist, takes a glass of water. He puts in it green water. Then he puts in it yellow water, pink, green. He puts about 100 colors of water. Then he stirs it with a spoon. So all the particles of yellow are everywhere. All the particles of red are everywhere. All the particles of blue, yellow, pink are of all the colors, basically they're everywhere. Now, Naisha, this question is for you. I cut, literally, I take a very strong knife, not like a normal knife, a very strong knife. And I cut the base of the water. Oh, just hold on, I'm getting a call. Just a second. Yeah, okay, sorry. Fine. Okay, so fine. So let's take Moksh's example. So Moksh takes a glass of water. He puts in it yellow, pink, green, all these different dyes. He puts all these different dyes. Naisha, listen, okay? Because we're actually doing this for you. Now he stirred the water. So all the particles are everywhere. Okay, Kreet is even here now. Let's just give him a second so that I don't have to repeat everything again. Naisha, explain with your hand how the gun is placed. Oh, Naisha is gone. Something seems to be wrong with her. Okay, she's back as well. Okay. Preetneet, turn on your video. Naisha, for you quickly. There's Gnan gun everywhere. There's Charitra gun everywhere. So like that infinite gun are everywhere. Preetneet, quickly. Already you're late. Okay, listen now. Listen, okay, because we've already started. Now, Neet, Kreet, pay attention because this is very interesting. Let's see who is the scientist of this class. Now, Mr. Scientist called Moksh takes a glass of water and he puts in it blue dyed water, okay? So he puts different colored water in one glass. Now listen to this, because this is something that you've done in your science class or even like you do it at home. Now, all the particles, listen, Preet, all the particles of blue are everywhere. All the particles of red are everywhere. Green, blue, yellow, pink are everywhere. Now listen, Fiona, Briella. Briella is the youngest, okay? So Briella, in case if you have got questions, you ask. Now I slice, Neat, look here. I slice the bottom of the glass with a very sharp knife. With a very sharp knife, I slice the bottom of the glass. Naturally, Kreet, all the water will pour out, isn't it? Because now there's no bottom. There's no bottom anymore. Kreet, where are you? Like, where is your attention? Look over here. Neat, come in the picture. I can't see you. Kreet, move on this side. And Neat, come in the picture. Okay, now don't waste these other people's time because these people made an effort to come on time. You guys are late. Listen, so now I'm like slicing the glass at the bottom. Naturally, all the water pours out. Okay. Now I've given you this example. Let's see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who is the smartest? Who can apply this in soul, Atma and Gun? If I cut one part of the soul, what will happen? Moksh seems to be the smartest. Let's see if his answer is correct. Unmute.
I wanted to say like let's say not slicing through the whole soul, we just cut a small part. So then, like if we cut from the bottom, all the gun will start like pouring out. So practically, I was thinking as the gun remains together.
Okay, so half of your answer is correct. Let's see who can complete his answer. Nesha, you should also raise your hand. Okay, speak like these other children. So also you will feel confident. Okay, Neet, ball, because Neet raised his hand first. Come near the mic.
I don't think so. You can cut the soul.
No. If you can cut the soul, of course you cannot cut the soul. You are right over there. If you can cut the soul, what can happen? What will happen? Because look, I've given you an example of a glass. What will happen if you cut the soul?
If you cut the soul, the gun will just stay there, like nothing will pour out.
Okay, fine. So, okay, very good. So that is Neet's personal thinking. Very good. At least he's thinking. Kreet, say your own answer, then Fiona, Briella will say their own answers. Loudly bol. We can't hear you.
I wanted to say the same as Neat.
No, you can't copy your brother. You have to think by yourself because you have your own Gyan Gun. Remember, you're not using Neet's Gyan Gun.
So
You
if
have
you
your
cut
own.
the soul, the gun will not pour out or anything. It will stay in the soul.
Okay, it will stay in the soul. Fine. Okay, you have copied Neet's answer, but okay, fine. Fiona.
I think like the glass, like in the glass, even if you cut the smallest amount of the soul, which is impossible, then all the good would spill out, and the soul would just disappear.
Okay, fine. How about you, Briella? Let's. In the end, we will see whose answer is correct.
So like an ink sac, like some ink, you put it, and then once you cut it, all of it will pour out. There'll be nothing left.
Okay, so that is Briella's answer. Lagnesha, what is your answer?
I think that if you cut the soul, it wouldn't exist anymore.
Okay, fine. And Moksh, what is your answer?
Like, could I improvise my answer?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, so like I was saying that everything would spill out, right? So then since even other dravya already has a max amount, so it like wouldn't go into another dravya.
Wait, Moksh, you are going next level. Okay, you wait over there. Okay, fine. So, okay, wait over there. Now, the most correct answer, Briella, Fiana's answer, I will give them 95%. So clap for Briella and Fiana, clap for them. Very good. But clap for Naisha, her answer was 100% correct. Clap for Naisha. Very good. Very good answer. The soul will not exist. She said it in one sentence. Briella, Fiana's thinking was in the correct direction. Clap for them. Because if all the gun come out, there'll be no gun remaining. So this was their answer. But like Naisha's answer is 100% correct. There'll be no soul remaining. How many of you understood this? That you cannot cut a soul. Number one point is you cannot cut a soul. If you cut a soul, which is impossible, but this is only where we're saying if. We're like using the word if. If you cut a soul, it will not exist. It will not exist. How many of you understood that? Yeah, it will not exist. So obviously one cannot cut a soul. Can one burn the soul? When we burn the body, Naisha, does the soul burn as well? Yeah, Moksh. Yeah, speak, Moksh.
Okay, it's a weird question, but like in biology, we learned that like if you go cutting something, like maybe a stem of a plant, it'll practically meet the plant cell, right? So then, inside the plant cell is the organs of it. So, like, is there
No,
any
no,
way
plant cell. Did you say plant cell or did you say what?
plant cell, the cell,
Cell.
yeah.
So the cell consists of what? Nucleus and what?
So, like, there are like 6 parts, 6 to 7 parts in the plant cell, right? Called like cellular organs.
No. I
So,
understand that. But the smallest is a cell, isn't it? After that, it cannot be divided because cell is the smallest. Inside the cell,
so what?
there's a nucleus. Huh?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that can we take all the parts inside the cell as the goon inside the soul, and the outside of the cell as the soul itself?
No, that will not fit. That example will not fit over here. Okay. So remove that out of your mind. Otherwise, you will get confused. The example you gave of the dye actually fits over here. Okay. So remove this example of the plant. Okay. Now, why is Naisha's answer 100% correct? Naisha, explain. You explain. Why were you thinking like this? And then Neet Krit will explain why they were thinking like that. Because look, at least they were thinking. So they had some form of a like like train of thought, so they will explain that. Okay, first Naisha.
The soul is not possible to cut, so it wouldn't be a thing anymore if you cut it.
Okay, if you cut it, it will no longer exist. Okay, fine. Next will be first Neet and Krit and then Fiona. Bol Neet, why did you say that the gun will not come out? You see, you could be correct in your own way. Let's see what you were thinking.
I thought, like, if you got the soul, it has infinite knowledge and happiness.
It has infinite qualities, not only knowledge and happiness.
It has
Okay.
infinite qualities.
Yeah,
Good
because
qualities.
knowledge and happiness are only two qualities.
So it has infinite good qualities. So I thought it wouldn't come out, so it just stays there like as infinite.
No, then your thinking is wrong. Okay. So, yeah, so you should understand that. Then your thinking is wrong because we are talking. How many of you understand the word hypothetically, or is it a difficult word? Okay, Fiona understands the word hypothetically. Hypothetically means, in like very simple words, Briella, hypothetically means that something which is not there, but we're saying if it was there. Okay. So say, okay, I will explain it to you, Briella and Ignatia, listen. Briella, am I in USA right now? No, I am not there, isn't it? But if I was there, what would I be doing? Isn't it? I am not there. So here we're saying you can't cut the soul. Briella, listen, because Briella, we're doing this for you because you don't understand the word hypothetically. So we're saying we cannot cut the soul, but if we could cut the soul, what happens? So that is why Neet's answer, Neet, look over here. Neet, that is why your answer is wrong. If you cut the soul, all the gun will pour out. Okay? Have you understood, Neet? Great, speak, and then Fiona will speak. So, Nesha, yeah, go on, Kriit.
So I thought it wouldn't burn out because it's infinite. So not everything will pour out. Some will remain.
See, okay, now, okay. Okay, Kriit, let's take a glass. Let's take the same example of glass. Let's take an example of a glass, okay? Now, forget slicing it. Forget slicing it, Fiona, Briella, Naisha, Moksh. Forget slicing, because when you slice, like the whole diameter comes out. Sorry, the whole circumference comes out, isn't it? The whole thing comes out. But here, what we're saying, forget even doing that. Kriit, imagine I make a small hole, a very small one. Give it and then leave it overnight. And then leave it overnight. What will happen in the morning? You tell me, Kriit.
The water will like pour out and the drops will dry out also.
So, okay, so just what you said, the first one is enough. All the water will come out. Are you understanding? that there has been a cut. There has been a cut. Okay, let's take another example, which will make it easy for all of you. Imagine, this is just an example, so like nobody should feel bad. Okay, there's a man who has been stabbed. Okay, there's a man who has been stabbed, meaning Briella, he's been poked with a knife, a very strong and heavy sword. Forget even knife, with a sword. What will happen to him if he is left overnight and he's not taken to the hospital? What will happen to him, Briella? What will happen to the blood?
It will all get fall out, and the body won't be a body anymore. It will just
Very
be
good. Very good.
Starting matter particles.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so have you understood Neet and Kreet? Now have you understood? Imagine a person is stabbed, meaning he has been hit with a sword. So and then nobody took him to the hospital. He's been left there the whole night. In the morning, will he be alive? Neet, will he be alive? He will not be alive. Moksh, obviously, he will not be alive. The reason is now all the blood will obviously come out. Isn't it, Kreet? Yeah. So, okay. So have you understood what you need to understand is you cannot divide a soul. Divide means you cannot cut a soul into 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts, 10 parts, 20 parts, 100 parts, infinite parts. You can never do that. How many of you have understood this? Raise your hand. If you have not understood, don't raise your hand. So all of you have understood this. Okay, if you have understood this, this is very good. Now, because this is the first question in this book that we're doing. To play the book, Kreet, you have Lagu Jain Siddhant Praveshika. Play it. Okay, in the meantime, as he's finding the book, let us discuss. Now, like Naisha, this is for you. This is for you, Naisha. Look over here, Naisha. There are 2 angles of the soul, bol dravya and paryay. Bol.
There are 2 angles of the soul, dravya and paryay.
Now there are 2 angles of pudgal dravya called dravya and paryay.
There are 2 angles of
Pudgal
dravya
called.
Dravya and paryay.
There are 2 angles of dharmastikai called dravya and paryay. Speak.
There are 2 angles of dharmastikai called dravya and paryay.
There are 2 angles of adharmastikai. Now you continue with the remaining 3 substances.
There are 2 angles of adharmastikai, dravya and paryay. There are 2 angles of akash called dravya and paryay. There are 2 angles of kal and they are dravya and paryay.
Good, very good. Now, bolto. Kreet, have you found the book? Unmute.
I'm finding.
You're finding it. Okay, fine, no problem. Okay, leave it. We will just waste time. Just leave it for now. And listen. So the togetherness of infinite gun, is called what? This is now very easy. Easy question. The togetherness of infinite gun is called what? Now I will say this in Gujarati. Guno na samuha ne su kevai. This is easy. You know it. It is not a difficult question. Think. I'm not going to go ahead until you answer, because this is the easiest question. This is the easiest question. We will not go ahead because you know it. You know the answer. Think. Naisha, this is easy for you as well. This is something very, very, very simple. It's not like a difficult question that you have to think. I'll count to 10. 1, 2.
Could you please repeat the question once again?
The togetherness of infinite gun is called what? It's easy. Yes, Briella.
What's togetherness?
What do you mean, what is togetherness? Now, you are not that small, Briella. Togetherness means what? Togetherness means what? What is togetherness, Briella? What is togetherness? Look at my action. What is togetherness? Come.
Together.
Working together?
No. Together means what?
Together means like a group of people together.
Yeah. Okay. So fine. You have understood. Said this. Everyone. Like how do you say? Everyone coming together. I don't know what to use another word for together. Okay. Neat. Explain. Infinite gun. Huh? Speak.
I wanted to say the answer.
Yeah. Ball. Answer.
The soul.
Yes. But it is half correct. Krit. What?
Substances.
I can't hear you.
The 6 substances.
You are completely wrong. Okay. So at least Neat's answer you could say is 40% correct. It is not more than 40% correct. The answer is Dravya. Which one is the constant part of the soul? Which one is the constant part of the soul?
Dravya.
And Dravya consists of how many gun?
Infinite.
Exactly. So what is the togetherness of infinite like gun called? Moksh.
Dravya. I was actually going to say the soul's 2 angles.
Yeah, but that is a completely wrong answer, isn't it? It is only one angle. Okay. So now, Preet, what is the togetherness of infinite gun called?
Dravya.
Neat, what is the togetherness of infinite gun called?
Dravya.
The thing is, you guys know the answer, but you don't want to think from a different angle. Because if I'd asked you, what is the constant part of the soul, everybody would have said Dravya. How many like attributes or how many gun does Dravya had? All of you would have said infinite. So I asked you that same question in a twisted way. That what is the togetherness of infinite gun called? Naisha? Dravya. So there are 2 angles of the soul, Briella. Name the 2 angles.
Dravya and Paryay.
Dravya and Paryay. Okay, now name the how many gun are there in Pudgal, Naisha?
There's 2.
No, how many gun? The number.
Gun. Infinite.
Infinite. Pachu bol, loudly bol.
Infinite.
Moksh, how many gun are there in Dharmastikai?
Infinite.
Preetneet, how many gun in Akash, Kal, Jeev?
Infinite.
Infinite. Now name the, out of the infinite, name the 4 gun of Pudgal that we have learned. Raise your hand quickly. Yes, Priyala.
Sparsh, Ras, Gandh, Varna.
Very good. Clap for Priyala. Neat, fast.
Sparsh, Ras, Gandh, Varna.
Naisha, very good. Quickly, Naisha.
Wait, what were they saying? I didn't understand.
Didn't understand. Okay, Moksh, name, and then we come back to you. Do it with the action. Do it with the action so Naisha sees.
Sparsh.
No.
Sparsh, Ras, Gandh, Varna.
Krith, do it with the action so that Naisha sees.
Sparsh, Gandh, Ras, Varna.
Piana.
Sparsh, Ras, Gandh, Varna.
Okay, now sparsh means touch. Luck, Naisha. Sparsh means touch.
What's the spelling for all of them?
Apuchu. Sparsh means touch. Now, Bol, Neat, help her. Neat, type. Ras means, and then the next one, Fiana will type. Type it to everybody. Ras means taste. Clap for Neat. Now next is Fiana.
Wait, do I
Type.
just hit one?
No, you tell me.
Oh.
Write it. And the fourth one, Moksh, type it. The fourth one, not the third one. The fourth one is for Moksh. Yes, Gandh means smell. Good. Naisha, be quick to write. And Varna means color. Very good. Clap for these 4 children. Okay. Naisha, write it down. Sparsh means touch. Ras means taste. Gandh means smell. Varna means color. Kreet bolto. Sparsh means touch.
Sparsh means touch, ras means taste, gun means smell, and varn means color.
Very good. And these belong to which dravya?
Udgal.
Very good. Clap. And in Pudgal, how many gun are there in total?
Infinite.
Infinite. Naisha, how many gun are there in total in Pudgal?
Infinite.
Infinite. And how many have we learned today? Then Naisha, quickly, Naisha. These are easy questions. How many have we learned today? The names of the 4 balls, Sparsh, Ras, Gandh, Varna. We have learned 4 gun today. Out of the infinite, how many have we learned today, Naisha?
4.
4. So name the 4 gun. Gun means qualities. Wait, let me write for you. Gun. Look, gun means good qualities. Look, I've written it for you. Gun means good qualities. Naisha, how many gun are there in Pudgal?
Infinite.
Infinite. Now, how many have we learned today of Pudgal?
4.
4. So name them fast. Look at my action. Look at me. Look at me. Sparsh. Ras, now I'm pointing at my tongue. Ras. Gandh, now I'm pointing at my nose. And Varna, I'm pointing at my skin color. Means Varna. Okay? So name these 4 very fast. And then you can go. After this, you can go.
Sparsh, Ras, Gandh, and Varna.
Okay, very good. So this is your homework. You have to remember these 4 qualities are of which dravya?
For Pudgal.
For Pudgal. So now this is all you have to remember. Now quick revision with everybody. What is the smallest unit of soul called? Raise your hand. This is something that we have learned earlier. Bol Naisha.
Jeev.
Yeah, Jeev. Very good. Why is it Jeev? Why is it Jeev?
Because it cannot be divided into.
It cannot be divided. Now next is for Moksh. Moksh, what is the smallest unit of Pudgal called? No, you were not here, were you? Okay, anyway, Kreet. No.
Parmanu.
Parmanu. Who said Parmanu? Okay, so Parmanu is the correct answer. Listen, Moksh, the smallest unit of Pudgal is called Parmanu. Parmanu.
No, now I remember.
Parmanu. What is the smallest unit of Dharmastika called? Raise your hand. Briala.
The smallest unit of Dharmastika is Dharmastika.
Because
that's the smallest unit of Dharmastika, and it's everywhere. There are only
everywhere, and it's one. There's only one in quantity. Now, other Dharmastika? Yes. Ball, Briella, Fiana.
The smallest unit of other mastika is other mastika because only one cooks the inner rice.
Okay. Akash, raise your hand. Neat.
Pradesh.
Very good, Pradesh. And Kal, raise your hand. Kreet.
Samay.
હા
Samay.
સમય નૈશા બધાય બોલી જા જીવનું સ્મોલેસ્ટ યુનિટ પૂતગલનું સ્મોલેસ્ટ યુનિટ બોલી જા
The smallest unit of Jeev is Jeev. The smallest unit of Pudgal is Parmanu. The smallest unit for Dharmastakai is Dharmastakai.
are you
The
reading okay
smallest unit for Adharmastakai is Adharmastakai. The smallest unit of Akash is Pradesh, and the smallest unit for Kal is Samri.
સમય બોલ સમય
Samai.
okay સમય now name the 4 gun of Pudgal. How many gun are there in Pudgal Naisha
Infinite.
out of the infinite name 4
Spurs, Ras, Gund, and
gandh gandh gandh
Gandh.
like this wait let me give you the spelling aji spelling ni lakhti the one Fiona has written write this spelling GAN
I don't know
GANDH
what Tiana wrote.
okay it's okay don't worry she did it's fine gandh have a ball gandh means what
Smell,
and last one varna means
color.
color okay fine now okay Naisha you can go next week I will ask you these 4 okay you can go okay now like let's continue with the rest of you guys yeah also kriyavati shakti yeah okay moksha is written fine okay now we had learned about kriyavati shakti out of jeev pudgal dharmastikai adharmastikai akash and kal is it 1 2 3 5 or 6 substances which of the dravyas have got the kriyavati shakti as a gun yeah moksha is saying 2 Neet what is your answer I don't know if he's correct Neet what is your answer
I'm not sure.
no no okay how about you Kreet
1.
1 how about you Briella
2.
how about you Fiona
2. Wait,
Okay,
wait. Either 2 or all of them.
okay fine no problem okay now
Okay.
moksha you think it is 2 which 2
Jeev and Pudgal.
okay now Kreet you think it is 1 which one Jeev
Jeev.
and okay Neet says no how about you Fiona
It's Jeev and Pudgal. I changed my mind about all of them. It's
okay fine how about you Briella
Jeev and Pudgal.
okay so Moksha and Briella have given the correct answers and of course Fiona gave the correct answer as well but the initial correct answers were given by Moksha and Briella clap your hand I mean clap for them okay now name how many good qualities are there in Jeev Fiona
in Jeev infinite.
infinite so name 4 gun of Jeev anyone can raise that very quickly
Knowledge, happiness, courage.
only 3 there okay ball
Varna. There's Varna. Well, no,
What?
that's the other one. I know
okay
there's
Neat
happiness,
ball
knowledge, courage, and something else.
okay. Ball Neat unmute
Knowledge, happiness, faith, conduct, and courage.
clap for Neet very good boy okay now Neet courage means what in Gujarati
Virya.
okay Okay, so courage, I'm just typing. Courage means virya. Okay, okay, write this down. Second, darshan means what? Ball. Neat. I mean, Kreet.
Faith.
Who said faith? Neat. Neat said. Okay. Okay. The third one is which one? Ball. Kreet.
Which is conduct.
Conduct. And the fourth one?
Happiness.
Happiness is what?
Which is Anand. Anand. Or
Anand.
Sukh.
Yeah, okay. Happiness is Sukh. Let's just say
And
Sukh,
Gyan
okay?
is knowledge.
And Gyan is knowledge. Okay. Conduct
And
is,
Gyan is knowledge.
yeah, conduct means what? Charitra. Okay. Now let's play a game. Let's identify a winner. So, okay. Now, okay, look at my hands. Look at my hands. This means Pudgal. Look how close it is. Now, this means Jeev and Pudgal, both of them. Okay, a little bit far away. Little bit. Fiona, aya jo pela. Jo, look, this means only Pudgal. Jeev and Pudgal mean a little bit far away. And Jeev only Jeev means a lot far away. Who has understood? This very, very close hands means Pudgal. Both Jeev and Pudgal means it is here. And very far away means Jeev. Now, let's see who will win the game. Kriyavati Shakti. Neet, we are waiting for you. Kriyavati Shakti. Okay, next one is, okay, which one is Kriyavati Shakti? Neet, fast. 1, 2, or 3? Okay, so this means that both Jeev and Pudgal have it. Next one, Darshan. Gyan. Charitra. Sukh. Virya. Kriyavati Shakti. Varna. Pudgal. Jeev. Now these are not gun. These are not gun. You're not supposed to move your hands because they're not gun. I'm just confusing you to check how many of you are alert. Jeev and Pudgal are not gun. Okay, so be alert. Okay, let's see who wins. Kriyavati Shakti. Jeev. Pudgal. Dharmastikai. Adharmastikai. Akash. Kal. Varna. You're taking too long, Kreet. Varna. Sukh. Virya. Anand. Charitra. Parmanu. Gandh. Sparsh. Briella, your hand is just here. Sparsh. Ras. Gandh. Varna. Kriyavati Shakti. Gyan. Sukh. Virya. Kriyavati Shakti. Parmanu. Jeev. Kreet, you're out. Kreet, you went down. Kriyavati. No, Parmanu is not a gun. Parmanu is not a gun. Okay, so you have to be alert. Okay, let's see now who will be alert. Now, Kreet, try to identify the winner. Bol, Kreet, say different names. And you identify. Loudly, Bol.
Jeev. Varn. Sukh. Vidya. Sukh. Kriyavati Shakti. Sparsh. Gandh. Ras. Varna. Kriyavati Shakti. Vidya. Sukh. Anand. Kriyavati Shakti. Sparsh. Gandh. Ras. Varn. Kriyavati Shakti. Virya. Kriyavati Shakti. Kriyavati Shakti. Sukh. Jeev. Pudgal. Dharmastikai. Akash. Kal. Virya.
Neet out.
Sparsh.
Neet moved his hand. Neet is out. Okay, so now Neet will conduct the game. Neet, now we'll identify the winner from these three. Ball, loudly ball, Neet.
Anand. Anand.
Anand, Moksh, out. Hit this for Anand. Okay, now Briella Fiana. Briella Fiana, move a little bit behind so your hands are visible. And just adjust your camera so that Neet can see properly. Krit and Moksh are the judges. Moksh, you pay attention on Briella's hands. And you pay attention, Krit, on Fiana's hands. And let's identify who's the winner.
Okay. Sparsh. Ras. Anand. Kriyavati Shakti. Ras. Gandh. Kriyavati Shakti. Anand. Pudgal. Jeev.
Briella is out.
Briella is out.
Briella.
Okay. Okay, so Fiana is the winner. Clap for Fiana. Okay, so Fiana is the winner of this game. Okay, so